Where were you born? I know. How many kids do you have? So how long have you been married?
Oh.
What was life like for you at my age? Told that you were pregnant with me. What do you like to do for fun?
So for fun, before you graduated, for me was just going out to after school activities, like especially watching you cheer, football games, and then for my son, I love watching them wrestle. So that's kind of what I do for fun. But for I love to do a lot of DIYs, so that's mainly like my thing. So I think now with this channel, this is what I'm gonna like to do for
What
fun.
were some of your biggest insecurities in high school?
Okay, I want to say for me in high school, mainly my freshman year, there was two things that happened to me. For basketball, I needed shoes. I needed better shoes because I needed shoes to run on in the court and, if possible, high top shoes. So I think that was my biggest insecurity, not having the resource or being able to be like any other kid and look at the parent and say, I need shoes, I really want them. I mean, I could do that, but I didn't do it because my mom warned me and my mom told me like I don't have money for anything extra. So anyways, and everybody would tell my mom like, your daughter's doing good, your daughter's amazing, your daughter's good, she's really good at basketball. And so I think that my mom, so at the beginning of the school year, my mom said, you guys get to pick the pair of shoe that you want, for the rest of the school year. I knew that I was going to need basketball shoes. So when we went to the store, she took me to, I don't know, a lot of people might not even know because it closed, but it's called a Payless. So my mom took us to Payless, which was obviously not a high-end store. It's probably the cheapest place where at that time you can get shoes. So she let me pick, and I picked some shoes like I said, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Pro Wings. That's what they were called, Pro Wings. So I picked a pair of Pro Wings and I saved them until I started the basketball season to wear them. And I think even though I was so proud and happy to have a pair of shoes that I can play in, it always made me feel insecure. So I was always wondering like, why can I have shoes like them? I don't think there was anyone else on my team who didn't have like a pair of Jordans, who didn't have like the best shoes on the team. That would bother me a lot. And that was like the first thing. And then with softball, I didn't have a glove. And I don't know where I found a glove at a yard sale somewhere. And then I actually had a parent come up to me and ask me like, the glove that I was using was really cheap. It wasn't like the leather kind. It was like a cloth one. I don't even know how to explain it. It didn't have any padding. So when the ball would hit the glove, it would actually hurt. But I didn't care. Like I was a decent player. Softball wasn't my sport, but I was decent. And so then I remember the mom asking me like, let me see your glove. And she called me out and brought me to her. And she was like, you need a better glove. And she bought a glove for me. And I remember her showing up and giving me the glove. And I just remember being so insecure before that with the glove that I used to have. But plot twist, they stole the glove from me. The girls are so evil. They stole the glove. So I ended up using my cloth glove the rest of the year. And then for the next year, I don't know, like a lot of people that struggle out there, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. Like I prepared myself for my sophomore year. Like I saved my money to get myself a better. And so I feel like throughout high school doing sports, that was my insecurity, like not having what I needed, or for running, I did cross country. I did all sports and I was really good at mostly all of them. And MVP. Yep.
She's being very humble, but my mom was like most fit in high school.
No, I got best built. Best built. I did get that.
She's being very humble.
No.
She was an all-star athlete.
I did good. I feel like in our division, especially because we were a lower division, our schools that we played against, like I did good. I did good in sports, but for me, because I was one of the better players, one of the better runners, one of the better, whatever sport we were doing at the time, that always that's what I took home all the time. And I just remember looking at somebody running with like really nice like track shoes or really nice cross country shoes. And then things did happen for me though, like the coaches did stuff so that we would raise money, So throughout, like the coaches did stuff that would help. I feel like they weren't trying to directly help me, but when they did things for the team, like the raising money, and when we got the first pair of Nikes that I got, the whole team got the same exact shoe. And for me, that was like a blessing in disguise, because now I didn't have to worry about what shoes I was wearing versus the shoes that somebody else was wearing. And then I don't think that took away from my performance though, to be honest. Like I always think that motivated me. For basketball, I would go on the court, and if I knew that somebody had pointed out my shoes or tried to make fun of them or anything, I mean, I was a starter. I was doing great. I want to say that I got MVP. I even got chosen to play for the playoffs with the seniors. So I was just so happy.
As
and
a freshman.
yeah, as a freshman, I got asked to play in the playoffs with the seniors for those games. So that just made me feel like really confident in that actual performance part of it. And so I stopped worrying about my shoes. And then for track, you just need to have running shoes. I just used whatever I had. But then for cross country, the same thing. If I felt like someone made fun of me prior to me getting the Nikes, if I felt like someone would make fun of me or just look at my shoes or give me some type of look or something, maybe they weren't even doing that. Maybe because the insecurity I had, I remember just taking off, flying, and I had so many first place due to that. Maybe that's what pushed me to always try to get first place. And I did a lot of the time I ended at first place. But yeah, that's the story behind my insecurity in high school.
Shout out Payless.
Shout out Payless.
For some MVP first place.
Right. But yeah, so that's pretty much
What is your go-to snack? Like, what should the amigas and amigos
be eating
while they're watching you? Like, what is the go-to snack?
I think definitely. I mean, I know it's gonna sound like I'm just copying every other person out there, but hot Cheetos, like
Yes.
hot Cheetos. Okay, guys. So I have a
chamoy?
recipe. I know everyone makes their hot Cheetos different. You guys have to try this. It sounds a little bit too much. I don't know. Okay, you've tried my bowl, and you know.
Cornets?
Okay, so you have hot Cheetos, cucumber, corn nuts. And then you grab a fruit like mango. For sure mango. If you don't like mango, you can do like a peach, because I love it with a peach, but like not the peaches from the can, not canned fruit. Canned fruit makes it taste different.
Soggy.
Yeah, so you need to have like fresh fruit. But anyways, those are the things I go to. Like if anything, it'll be a mango, cucumber, the corn nuts, and then the hot Cheetos, and then you mix lemon, of course, lots of lemon, and some chamoy.
Chamoy is my favorite.
Yeah, if I could do without
favorite.
chamoy. Like if I don't put chamoy in it, I'm still okay, because I feel like it's already like really juicy, and I kind of want some now. But if
Should we go get some?
yeah, you should make it for us. You should go make us some. But lately she's been making. We don't even have anything. We don't have any of the stuff I just said. We only have chamoy.
Yeah.
So
should I make some with lemon and chamoy?
yeah, just make us some with some lemon and chamoy, and we'll just eat them right now, like we're talking. So we have time to eat and talk. We could eat and talk.
Now I really want some hot Cheetos, so we will be back with some in 3, 2. Now that we got our Cheetos, we have a couple more questions. So, in what ways do you think I'm like you and not like you? Obviously, we both like hot Cheetos, but what are some ways you think I'm like you?
And I just think that we're alike, that we're very resilient. And I always say that to you, like every time I have like a certain speech or talk with you, because you always are able to put aside whatever's happening, like when you're going through a tough situation, and you adapt to whatever circumstances you're having at that time very quickly. And I feel like that's how I am. Like I'm very resilient to change. Like we're like, like something happens or something doesn't go our way, we try to fix it, we try to adapt, and we don't wear it on our shoulder, like on our sleeve. Like if you have situations at school or like with different people, or like you're going through a tough time, you still are like able to get through the day and not let that affect you. Like if you're having situations during cheer, especially, because there's a lot of drama in cheer all the time for everybody. And so specifically for you, I think that's one main thing, that no matter how somebody made you feel, no matter what somebody said to you, you're able to go on the field during a football game and you're ready and you perform and you're still Kayla and you're still bubbly and you're still there for what you're there to do. You know what I mean? Like, and then I wouldn't even know that you had went to through a certain situation prior to then you showing up to the football game. Like, you go do what you got to do. So I feel like that's having resilience, because you don't let just anything take you down or ruin your moment or take you away from what you have to do. And so you're strong, and you get a lot of that from your dad also, because you're just strong-willed, and I think that's like a characteristic that he has. You're very strong-willed, and you set a goal, and like that's what you want to do, and you go for it. So for me, things that you're like I feel like we're sensitive, but at the same time we're strong, and we're able to do whatever we have to do to get through what we have to get through. And then I feel like that's something that we have in common. I don't see you cry. Like, you could have whatever happening, and I don't see you just out and about and crying to everybody and everything and about every situation that you're going through. You're like really able to handle yourself. And then we'll get home, and then if you have a certain situation happening, like,
just crying.
You'll express it to me, and you're like, this happened, and then I would have never known. But then I look at you, and I'm like, I'm the same way. Like, I don't think you would ever know something that I went through that, like, maybe I just didn't want to affect you guys as kids. Like, you wouldn't know that I was going through a tough situation, because I'm able to just go about my day and then try to handle it with whoever when it's appropriate. So I think that's pretty much having, like, being strong and building yourself to be very resilient.
And what parts do you think that I'm not like you? Like,
Okay.
what is the difference between?
So I think that one difference would be that you're more outgoing. Like, you are able to just make friends wherever you go. You talk to a lot of people. You're not shy in front of a lot of people. I feel like I pick my audience. Like, there's some people where I'm like, me bubbly, like, and then there's some areas where I'm just like, oh, I can't do that. Like,
You're
that's
more like reserved.
And then for you, obviously you're younger, so I would expect you to be more social and more everything. But just like you did a pageant, like, I would never do that. Like, at your age, like, I would not dare, And like, you did that. Like, you were able to do a pageant. And then you, for cheer too, like, just dancing in general, anything, dance class, like, all the performance that you do, like, you're out there, like, you love it, and you show it, and you show that you love it. And I love those things. I love dancing, and I love music, but I keep it to myself.
Like, you wouldn't go.
I will never perform. I mean, at your age, like, I'm even talking about, obviously now that I'm older, I don't see myself doing that. But when even like at your age, I loved all those things that I never dared. Like, I was too embarrassed. I was too shy. I'm less shy now. I'm still shy, but not that shy. But obviously, because now I'm older. But at your age, the things that you do, the difference between us is that you are very outgoing. Very outgoing.
What advice would you give your younger self?
Pretty much everything you've heard me say since you were 3 years old.
Your advice comes to me, and I'm grateful.
No, like, everything that the advice that I always give you is advice that I would give myself when I was your age. And I think mainly just try not to grow up so fast, because everything's gonna come. Like, everything that you want to do, everything that you want to explore, like, it's eventually gonna happen. But let time be, like, how do you say it? Let time
take its course.
Like, yeah, like, let time take its course. Like, don't rush into stuff. Enjoy being in high school, and you did. Now you graduated. Now enjoy being a college student. Have a career, prepare yourself, have a boyfriend, enjoy being a girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like, enjoy being a girlfriend. Then eventually marriage, kids, like, everything has its time. And if you rush, I mean, you're never gonna regret it, because I don't regret anything that I've ever done in the beautiful family that I have now. Like, I don't regret anything, but you don't have to rush into anything. It's all gonna happen for you.
So your advice would be, like, just take your time. I understand what you're saying, because during high school you would just tell me to enjoy it, and now that it's over, I realize how fast it really went by. And I'm thankful that I took your advice on what is the best part of being not only my mother but a mother. So what makes it a great experience?
To be a mother?
Mhm.
So many things. Mm. Wow, with you, to you or to everyone? Because there's
With
so many
me.
with you to that's what I mean, like to be your mother or to be everyone,
To
to
be
just
my
be a mother in
mother
general.
and to be a mother in general. Just
Okay,
to be a mother.
Okay, so I just think that it's amazing because you grow as a person when you're a mother. You learn things about yourself that you never knew you would like that you never know about yourself. Like growing like I never expect first of all I never expected to be a mom at such a young age, and then I became a mom, and then I never thought I would be a good mom, and then I believed myself that I was a good mom. Like I had you, I took care of you, I didn't know how I was going to do that, and I did. And then it just comes with like seeing you grow up. It's so beautiful because you go through like all the stages, and like you start realizing how much like how many things your own mother does for you, like, and you start to understand why your mother said certain things to you when you were growing up. So it makes me like grow as a woman, and then look at you, and I'm able to understand my mom, where she was coming from when she told me what I tell you. And then just the stages of life, like just seeing you from when you were like 3 years old, joining your first dance class, cheering on your first cheer team, till now as a senior, still cheering, still dancing, still performing, like just the stages, like how you grow up so fast. And not only that, but it teaches you that life is so precious because it goes by so quick. Like being a mom teaches you that like you can't hold time, because sometimes you wish there's moments where you're like, as a mother, like you wish you could just freeze those times, like, and there are still moments that are timeless, like they're so beautiful and like you'll never forget in their memories. But then when you actually watch a child grow up, like us, like you were a baby, and now we look at you and we're like, oh my God, like you're 18. Like I don't even feel like 18 years have passed by. But at the same time, like, no, because it happens so fast. Like, it happens so fast. But I think the best part about being a mother is that you become selfless. That is probably the best part. You just learn that. And that's what's beautiful about being a mother. But there's no book written for it. And you just go off of what, how you learn to do things and what works best for your family. And no one's perfect. But you learn, you grow. And as a person, once you become a mother, you always experience learning, teaching, and growing throughout the whole lifetime of being a mom. So I love that about.
That's very sweet.
Yeah, one day you'll be a mama and you'll know what I'm saying. If you guys like this kind of video, make sure you comment down below. Let us know if you like her in my video. If you want her back, that's what I should say. If you want her back, just comment down below. Maybe we could do another video. What do you think? We could do like
We should do a blindfolded makeup challenge.
Yeah, we could do something
Something
funny.
with makeup.
Not blindfolded. Imagine.
Yes.
I look like a clown now. Imagine how I'm gonna look blindfolded. Are you kidding?
It'll be fun.
You're gonna blindfold me?
Yeah, it's like a trend.
Okay, wait. You're gonna blindfold me and then you're
No, it's
doing
a
my
trend.
makeup?
So like I blindfold myself and then I do your makeup.
How are you gonna do my makeup
Well,
while you're blindfolded?
And then I take it off and then I'm like, voila. That's my creation.
While you were blindfolded?
Yes.
What, are you gonna poke my nose and my eyeballs?
No, well, no, it's cute.
How are you gonna do my eyeliner? And
That's the point. Blindfolded.
No lashes though.
Lashes, everything.
No way.
Everything.
What if I put like your eyelash like on your forehead?
We'll be trendsetters. I'll be like, hola amigos, and I'll have the eyelash on my forehead. I'll be like, this is where it's at. You need to do this too. Like, don't I look
I don't
good?
know about blindfolded challenge. Maybe.
We could do like a get ready with me. We both do our makeup.
I don't even know how to do my makeup. I would have to title this video, What Not to Do. Like, seriously, maybe that'll be my next video. What not to do.
What not to do.
I still apply my foundation with my fingers sometimes. I know. I don't know how. Like, people are like, why? And especially with coronavirus, like, I shouldn't even be touching my face like that. But what else? Let's see. What other ideas? Maybe we can do Our hair, my hair.
Our hair? Or you could do your straight and I'll do my curly.
That's how we have it right now.
No, like
straight.
we could go through the process because I do my hair like this every day. You do your hair like that every day. So like the products we use and stuff for our hair.
I already did that.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
Not
if you haven't seen that video, go.
Oh yeah, but if you want to check it out, what is it called? Miracle 10.
Miracle 10.
Miracle 10. It's amazing. She uses it also, and it's helping her hair a lot because she does a lot more to her hair than I do, and so because of cheer in high school, everything, her hair was really damaged. And then we started, and I told you guys with the split ends on that video. Go check it out. But if you check out that video, you know what I'm talking about. Her hair is so much better now and more healthier because she's been using that same product that I'm using.
Because I watched your video.
Oh, thanks. You better be subscribed, not just, how do you say lurking?
I'm lurking.
Are you just lurking or are you subscribed to my video?
You're like, let me find out you're
lurking.
Let
me find out. Let me find out that you're lurking.
Let me find out you don't hit the subscribe button.
Being a chismosa. Like liking this video but giving it a thumbs down on purpose. Let me find out it's you.
I go under with the fake account like,
oh man.
just like,
let me find out. You give our video together a thumbs down? You're gonna go check it out right now? You're gonna be like, nah. That'll be funny. No, that wouldn't be funny.
I love your videos.
Thanks.
And I hope that everyone who watches them do too.
Yeah, better. No, I'm kidding. Or else. I'm kidding.
Thank you for answering all my questions, sitting down, eating hot Cheetos with me. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you leave a like. And yeah, thank you for having me. This is fun.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. But if you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and comment down below if you have any ideas or you want to make any comments. And I will see you next time. Adios, amigos.